Hello everyone, good evening. Welcome all YouTube babies to the another session of live series for net paper one revision. Yes, I am just seeing all your chats. Good evening everyone, good evening. Hello. Yes. Yeah, I know that you are expecting the paper two live revision sessions. That means it's Wednesday, right? But just a swap on the paper one and paper two. So tomorrow you'll be having the paper one, paper two sessions. Today we have a paper one revision sessions. Yes, good evening, guys. Good evening. Hello. You just expected Ankita here, I know that. But a sudden change. But a good change, right? Because you need to learn paper one also. So the exams are nearing. You just have maybe like 2 or 3 weeks to the exam. So the revision should be more, like very effective revision should be there. So what we are going to do is like, we'll just revise all those topic wise. I just planned some PYQs regarding with all those revision series and all. Now we'll just have like from next week onwards, we'll have just holistic revision from all those parts regarding with all those paper one series what we have. So what is the idea that we have is today we'll go with one subject. So today we are going to do paper one, communication, online revision series on communication. So I have some PYQs also with me. What you want to do is just learn all these PYQs. No, you have to have an idea regarding the current trends. Okay, it's not like you study everything. What we used to say at Vallath, what we used to say. It is not like an effective strategy should be there. It is not like you learn everything in the net, everything in the syllabus. It is not possible to cover everything in the syllabus. You learn what you know, what is there now, what is effectively, it should be there in the question paper or answers or what you learn. Okay. What all things you need to effectively learn. That is what the strategy is. Okay. Don't learn everything. Okay. What all things that you have to learn, you should learn. Okay. So that is the idea because, the current trends, the patterns, all you should understand. Okay. All those things you should you should understand that. So that's very mandatory that the current trends, patterns, how they ask the question, and which part, which part that they can ask questions from. See from communication, like maybe like the models of communication that they have, maybe like there will be a fewer questions from that. So skip that and then go to some classroom communication type questions, practical level questions, application level questions. So that's what. Okay. So can we move on to the first question, guys? Now, the first question. This is a question from 2022. I told you I have included some PYQs also. So the two-way face-to-face communication is technically referred to as, is it level 1, level 2, level 3, level 4? Oh, I should bilingual. Or maybe like you need me to talk in Hindi. I'm not good at Hindi. Maybe like thoda thoda. So what word? Maybe like I'm forgetting the word for speak. I'm not getting the word for speak. Maybe like if I speak in Malayalam, you won't be able to understand. Maybe like I can speak in Tamil too, but not in Hindi. The two-way face-to-face communication is technically referred to as, is it level 1, level 2, level 3, and level 4? Yeah. What is the option that you have? Yes, you have the chat box ready. You can give the answer. It is a question asked on 2022. It's a PYQ. The answer is level 1. The answer is level 1. So the two-way face-to-face communication is technically referred to as the level 1 communication. Okay, level 1 communication. Right. To the next question. The peer-to-peer communication is dash. Is it horizontal? Is it convoluted? Is it non-transactional? Is it authoritarian? The peer-to-peer communication is, what is that? Is it horizontal? Is it convoluted? Or is it non-transactional? Or is it authoritarian? Which is that? Yes. You can chat the answers on the chat box, everyone. It's very easy regarding with the communication part. Is it horizontal that you have? Is it convoluted or is it non-transactional? Yeah, the answer, guys, It is a horizontal communication, so same level, right? Peer to peer. So we are, if it is like, if we are having peer to peer communication, we are having a horizontal one, horizontal. Okay. So the next one, the question is the science of studying the feedback systems in humans, animals, and machines is described as dash. Okay. The science of studying the feedback systems in humans, animals, and machines is described as dash. So what is that? Is it feedback science, or is it experience study, or is it message hermeneutics, or cybernetics? Yeah. What is the answer? Gauri-Nanda convoluted means it's a very communication which is very hard to understand, long, using very complex words, hard words. That is what you call as convoluted communication. Okay. So is it the science of studying the feedback systems in humans, animals, machines is described as, is it feedback science? Is it experience study? Is it message hermeneutics and cybernetics? The answer is cybernetics. So there is the introduction, or just a brief thing for a message for our information for cybernetics. Cybernetics is a study of communication and control in machines, animals, and social system, and how they exchange information with their environment. Okay, that is what you call as cybernetics. It is concerned with concepts like learning, adaptation, communication, and efficiency. So cybernetics is based on the idea of a looped feedback process where changes in the environment are communicated back to the system so it can adjust and maintain a steady state. So this is what you about cybernetics. It's a study of communication and control in machines, animals, and social systems. Okay. So it's like a looped feedback process. That means it is like, when there is a communication, it is also communicated back. That means it can have a steady state. That's what you have that is what you call a cybernetics. Okay. Next one. In face-to-face communication, the non-verbal cues provided by the receiver can be considered as feedback, decoding, physical noise, symbolic representation. So the non-verbal cues. The question was from 2022. It's a PYQ. So what does the answer? Is it a feedback? Is it a decoding? Is it a physical noise, or is it a symbolic representation? Yes, guys. The answer. Yeah, I'm waiting for your answers in the chat box. Everyone. Yeah, you can have some answers. We'll just check if it is right or not. Usually we do like that, right? Yeah, it is feedback. See, in face-to-face communication, the non-verbal cues provided by the receiver can be considered as the feedback. Non-verbal cues, right? So obviously that's a feedback. Maybe like if I am doing like this, okay, maybe like nodding my head. It's a feedback given. Okay. Which of the following tools, it's a question asked in 2023, which of the following tools is used by learners and teachers for asynchronous interaction? Asynchronous interaction. Web conferencing, email, wikis and collaborative documents, discussion boards, live streaming. So which of the tools are used by learners and teachers for asynchronous interaction? Yeah, you can tell me the answer. I am just waiting for you to tell me the answer on the chat box. Okay. What do you mean by asynchronous? Because you're not expecting a real-time interaction. That is what you call as asynchronous interaction. So which are the tools that is used by learners and teachers to have an asynchronous? That is not it is not like, a real-time interaction. It's not there with the communication. That's what is asynchronous interaction. Yeah, you have the answers with you. Yeah, the answers are correct. It is email, because web conferencing is actually a synchronous one because you have a immediate feedbacks, immediate interaction and all. Email is correct. Wikis and collaborative documents is correct, and discussion boards is also correct. Live streaming is not correct because it is a synchronous interaction. So you should know basic difference between synchronous communication and asynchronous communication. Yeah, that's it. The next question. Match the following. I told you that you need to know the trends of the questions being asked. See, there are now like, more of a mathematic, match the following questions. Basically from maths also, they can ask some match the following questions and then ask you to match. Maybe like last time they have asked codes, coding and decoding in match the following question. And last time they have asked statement level questions in mathematics questions. See, So the pattern is changing. So every time you should get attached to the pattern and see the current trends, how they ask the questions, how they can like make use of the question patterns and all. That's what. So here you're going to match list. So you know the answers, guys. Question. Yeah, you have the answers. I am waiting for the answers in the chat box. The answer is actually A2, B3, C4, D1. Yeah, it's simple that you can match the like if the most apt option that you know, or maybe like the most aware option, or maybe question that you know psychologically, if you are more aware of psychologically, it is poor retention, organizational. So it is actually functional specialization, personal, fear of challenge to authority, semantic, use of technical language. So if it is, what is the thing that you consider more comfortable for you? So then go with that. So the answer is that. Yeah. The next question. Critical recording readings in mediated communication are dash in character. 2023, a question asked in 2023. Critical readings in mediated communication are dash in character. Is it emotional? Is it passive? Is it ineffectual? Is it cognitive? Yeah. I'm waiting for the answers. Critical readings and also in mediated communication. The answer is cognitive in character. Obviously, critical readings are cognitive in character. That's what. Okay. So mediated communication refers to any situation where a technological medium is introduced into a face-to-face interaction. So we have a mediated communication now. A technological medium is introduced. So actually the critical readings of all those mediated communication or mediated communication are cognitive in nature or cognitive in character. So there are two statements you can expect two statement level questions, assertion, reason questions. So given below are two statements. Statement one, small group communication fulfills the relationship needs. However, small group communication does not serve task related needs. So what do you think if is it both statements are true? Is it both statements are false? Statement one is true, two is false, one is false, two is true. Yes. Yes, guys. You feel that one is false and two is true. Okay, four the answers are coming over here. Yeah, this one is true and but two is false. Small group communication fulfills the relationship, obviously, but it does not serve. You cannot say that it does not serve. It obviously serves small group communication serve task related needs. That's what. 2024 last year question. Okay. When communication helps a group to achieve its goals, it is known as what? Disruptive, promotive, counteractive, and devotional role. There are some lame options that you can just cancel it out and then go with the answer. So when communication helps a group to achieve its goals, it is known as dash. Is it disruptive role, or is it a promotive role, or is it a counteractive role, or is it devotional role? Which one you will go with? Yes. Answers? Yeah. The answer is promotive role. Devotional role analogies, you just can eliminate the option 4. Just the lame option that is given. There can be options like that in the questions also, in the exam also. Maybe like you can easily eliminate that options and then don't go and highly think about that and overthink about that. So just eliminate that. So it is a promotive role that you have. Okay. That's promotive role. 24 again. Which technology first marked the separation between transportation and communication? Which technology first marked a separation between a transportation and communication? Telegraph, projection, printing, and photography. Yeah. Which one? First, that is a question regarding with the maybe like a current, not a current affairs, general knowledge that you should have with the communication part. So is it telegraph, is it projection, or is it printing or photography? The technology first marked the separation between transportation and communication. Yeah. Answers. It is telegraph. You know that telegraph was the first technology that marked a separation. All those are technologies which marked a separation between transportation and communication. But telegraph is the one which first marked the separation. The 11th question, which of the following are identified as a non-verbal practices of communication? Non-verbal practices, okay. Mimicking speeches, accent, posture, Jade and trust. Yeah. What do you think the options which are correct regarding with the non-verbal practices of communication? Is it mimicking speeches A, B, C, D, E you have? So you should choose from the correct usage or from the options you have A, B, C, B, C, D, or is it C, D, E, or is it A, D, E? You have the option C, D. That's correct only. Posture, gait, and rest. That's a non-verbal mimicking and all accent, all it is actually verbal because you have the verb, no, the sound, verb sound used there. So it's all non-verbal. Posture and all is non-verbal. That's what. Great. It's a very simple question. A strategy to overcome communication barriers is dash. Setting of ground rules, aggression, advanced technology provision, use of jargon. Yeah. A strategy to overcome communication barrier is dash. Setting of ground rules, aggression, advanced technology provision, use of jargon. Yes, guys. Yeah. The answer is correct only. That setting of ground rules is the strategy to overcome communication barriers. That's the correct answer. Yeah, the next question. In the communication process, when the sender and the receiver interchange their roles in respect of sending and receiving the message, it is called dash. What is that? It is a question in 2022, universal model, transactional model, singular flow model, pluralistic model. Pluralistic model. So it is a model question, the question from the models of communication. In the communication process, when the sender and the receiver interchange their roles in respect of sending and receiving the message, it is called, yes, is it universal or is it transactional? Is it singular or is it pluralistic? Yeah, it is a transactional model. Transactional model. That's what. Yeah, that's correct. Yes, guys. So that was all for today with the communication. I have just included some of the PYQs. I think it will be useful for you. From the coming on the coming weeks, we'll have some of holistic revision on the paper one. We'll have marathon revision study, and please attend our live sessions and all. Okay, guys. Thank